The sea can be unforgiving, especially in cold areas. If the disaster occurs in the tropics, the chances of survival are higher. But what if a ship is in distress in the waters of the Arctic, the North Atlantic, or other regions where the water temperature is near freezing? Cold water is one of the most dangerous factors. Without proper protection, a person can't last long in such conditions. Body temperature starts dropping in the first few minutes, leading to hypothermia. In water around 5 degrees Celsius, a person can stay conscious for only about 15 minutes. After that, they lose control of their body, and the chances of survival drop quickly. In 0 degrees Celsius water, a person's life is in danger after just 10 minutes. There are many stories where survival depended on seconds and the right gear. In 1987, when the ferry Herald of Free Enterprise sank off the coast of Belgium, the cold waters of the North Sea left many passengers without a chance. Most people couldn't stay in the freezing water long enough to be rescued. This is exactly why immersion suits exist. They're designed to provide thermal protection and extend the time a person can survive in cold water. Statistics show that with an immersion suit, survival chances in icy water increase significantly. The suit retains body heat, protecting from deadly hypothermia. Every minute in cold water is a battle for life. When nature sets the rules, the only things that can save you are preparation and the right gear. Immersion suits aren't just part of the safety equipment. They are essential tools for survival in extreme conditions at sea. Their main job is to give a person the best possible chance of rescue. The first thing to mention is the speed and ease of use. In an emergency, every second counts, and the suit is designed to be put on in just a few minutes, even without anyone's help. The suit is made from waterproof materials and fully protects the body from contact with water, leaving only the face exposed. Even the hands are covered with special gloves, which can either be removable or integrated into the suit. If necessary, the suit can withstand fire exposure for a short period, no more than 2 seconds, without continuing to burn or melt. This is crucial in case of a fire when the crew needs to evacuate quickly. The immersion suit is equipped with special features to prevent air from building up in the legs, which helps avoid difficulties when moving in the water. The main purpose of the immersion suit is to protect against cold. There are 2 types of suits in terms of thermal protection, with built-in insulation and without. A suit with built-in insulation limits body temperature loss to no more than 2 degrees over 6 hours in freezing water, which is crucial for survival in Arctic and subarctic waters. If the suit doesn't have built-in insulation, it should be worn with additional warm clothing. In such cases, in water around 5 degrees, the suit will protect the body from losing more than 2 degrees in 1 hour. Additionally, the suit provides enough buoyancy. It is designed so that a person can flip from face down to face up within seconds. In conclusion, immersion suits aren't just protective gear. They significantly increase the chances of survival in the harshest sea conditions. Don't underestimate the importance of regularly inspecting immersion suits. It's not just a formality, it's a crucial part of safety on board. Ignoring the condition of these suits can have fatal consequences. One clear example is an incident involving a ship under the Marshall Islands flag. During a port inspection, a serious issue was found. 29 out of 32 immersion suits were declared unfit for use due to faulty seams. This led to the ship being detained, which could have been avoided if the suits had been properly inspected. What's more concerning is that these suits had only been in use for 5 years. So how did this happen? The organization responsible for the ship's annual inspections didn't report any issues with the suits, even though the inspection was done less than 6 months before the detention. A flag inspection carried out 3 months earlier also failed to find any problems. Right before the port inspection, the captain signed off on a checklist stating that all the suits had been thoroughly checked, with working zippers and no visible damage. Despite these inspections, 29 out of 32 suits were unusable. This case shows that poor oversight can jeopardize not only compliance with international standards, but also the safety of the crew. This wasn't an isolated incident. In another case, a flag inspector found that 38 out of 39 immersion suits on board were unfit for use, and again, these suits had only been in use for 5 years. These examples highlight the importance of regularly inspecting and maintaining immersion suits. Faulty suits can cost a lot, not only in terms of fines and ship detentions, but more importantly, in the lives of crew members who may not have usable suits in an emergency. On board, everyone knows that an immersion suit is not just part of their gear, it's a life-saving tool. These suits are usually stored in crew members' personal cabins and are also placed in key areas of the ship, like the engine room and the navigation bridge, as specified in the fire and safety plan. The crew is responsible for carrying out regular inspections. Even the smallest defect in a survival suit can cause serious problems in an emergency. So how do you make sure everything is in good conditions? First, the suit is laid out on a flat surface, which allows for a thorough inspection. The material should be completely dry both inside and outside, as moisture can lead to damage or wear. It's important to carefully check all the seams. Even small tears or punctures can be dangerous. If you find any defects like cracks or cuts, the suit must be repaired or replaced immediately. Next is the zipper. It needs to work perfectly. No sticking or jamming. It might seem like a small issue, but imagine if the zipper gets stuck at the worst possible moment. To avoid this, it's lubricated with special products. And if there's any issue, the suit is taken out of service. Of course, you shouldn't overlook the smaller details either. The whistle must work. It might be your only way to signal for help. The light element is another critical piece of equipment. It must be functional, and its expiration date needs to be tracked. Lastly, the reflective tape. If it's peeling off or no longer reflecting light properly, it must be replaced immediately so the suit remains visible in the dark. After everything is checked, the suit is carefully folded back, but with the zipper left open. This way, if an emergency happens, it can be put on quickly. These regular checks aren't just routine, they're a chance for the crew to practice, to make sure that when the time comes, everyone knows how to get the suit on quickly and correctly. However, it's important to remember that even regular visual inspections might miss hidden problems, like small tears in the seams or zippers that aren't immediately visible. To catch these, a pressure test is done every 3 years using soapy water and air. The suit is inflated to a certain pressure, usually between 0.7 to 1.4 kilopascals, and the seams and zippers are checked for bubbles. If bubbles form, there's a leak. These tests are especially important for suits that are more than 10 years old, as the material can start to lose its protective qualities with age. These procedures might seem routine, but it's because of regular checks that the crew can be confident that every suit is ready to be used in an emergency. The crew is a team, and their safety depends on how carefully the procedures for checking and maintaining the equipment are followed. We can talk a lot about technology and new standards, but in a real-life situation, saving lives often comes down to how ready our safety gear is and how quickly we can use it.